Big Black
Good morning, everyone. My name is Keen, and welcome to another episode of the Big Black Richard podcast. Together as always, me, the Black, Richard the Richard, and Seth as the Big. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Bert Kreischner, and I started a vodka brand, and I'm excited about that.
If you had just the gray from Richard, then you would probably be Bert Kreischer.
The gray from Richard.
Do you say Tom Serger or Bert Kreischer?
Bert Kreischer.
What do you have your laptop here?
I still have work to do, man.
What? I mean, you honestly can't see with all this shit.
Yeah, you can't even...
You can't mow your lawn from the podcast room.
You can't organize your shelves even if you put it on your to-do list.
Yeah, that's true.
Retired 6 months ago.
No, it's been 5 months in... April 13th would be 5 months.
Do you miss it? Do you miss it every day?
He doesn't miss it.
No, it doesn't. Obviously, people miss me, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a really good job at your job.
Hey, what did you guys think about this? Landon drilled holes in this really expensive table so that we could do this better.
I know, it was hilarious. I walked in and I was like, oh, he really did this.
I told him to.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know who else would have.
Okay, so I'm hoping. Okay, so a lot of things have changed in my life, but one of them is
pregnant.
I got a new ADHD medication, and it's pretty good. It's pretty great, you know. But one of it's listed under the drug uses, like it's like ADHD or appetite control, and I was like, oh, awesome, appetite control. So I'm excited about that because maybe I could lose some weight. Well, I don't know. But
hey, get that bullshit
I've
off
noticed
the table.
Starbucks, they don't sponsor us.
They're not getting any free clout, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you not? Yeah, just...
I guess.
Wow.
You already said their name.
What a disappointment.
He said their name.
Starbucks.
Stop it.
Oh.
They who should not
Starbucks.
be named.
No, so I'm excited about that. And I've noticed my appetite kind of like lessen and like I've been slower to eat and like not feel like I need to eat all the time. Mm-hmm. But so it was interesting. Last night I was flipping through Facebook or Instagram or something. I saw my friend Jason and his family. They were in no, different Jason. I won't say his last name so that he can have anonymity. Oh. But
you do know a lot of Jasons and
they were at Disney World. They had their little Disney World vacation, and it was them.
That Jason.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
You have no idea, but they have three kids, and I had met their oldest when she was about 3.
You didn't grab a glass.
But Maddie, her name was Maddie, the little girl. She was like 3 years old when I met her.
Okay, so now narrows it down to the Jasons now.
Now she's like, this is probably, I don't know, what's today? So this is like
Monday.
12 years later. So she's now in her 15, 16 age. But I looked at Jason and I was like, man, that guy's always been in shape. He's like a good dad. He's a good husband. I don't really know that. I mean, it's been a long time, but like I assume like they're doing well. And Jason was always like doing well, whatever he was doing. I think he sold like life insurance or something, but I think he does that. But like I saw his picture and I went, I want my family pictures when Watson's 16 to look like that. Like a healthy family, a healthy looking family, not this fat slob dad that I am and that I see pictures of other dads. And so I was like, I made a mental note of Jason's photo and I was like, I need to do that. And so I'm excited to like share that with people. It's good to maybe like hold me accountable, you know? Mm-hmm. But also then this morning with no prompting at all, Laura sends me the exact same picture of their family. And just like hey, look at them, right? But like I was just like, dang it. Okay, that's what I want to be. So Jason, if you ever hear this.
He wants to be you.
I mean, I would like to be a version of him, but
not a Freaky Friday.
Not trade, but like, just like I want my family to be as good as his family. So,
and you're not a slob.
Thanks.
You just eat like one.
No.
But I just want to look better. I want to live longer. I want to have more enjoyment. I want to look like I can run around with my kids and stuff. So
I mean, you do look like you could run with your kids if you were like
for a few minutes.
Yeah,
Like
little burst
run
of
with
energy.
the bulls.
More like Bigfoot.
Run with the cow. So I just wanted to bring that up. I don't know.
Tyler, how did you like that burrito?
Did she already eat her burrito?
Yeah,
Did you slip a little meat in there?
I did.
Some steak? Oh.
It smells amazing. I got a little bit on my finger, and ooh.
And woo.
I've heard you say that before.
Woo. We were in the office downstairs. I have a secret office downstairs in case.
Fuck, you're telling them where it's at.
Yeah,
Stop.
but
Yeah.
somebody else is going to take it in a few weeks anyway. But
This guy,
huh?
that guy,
What guy?
who was here?
No, that's Matt. That's a different story. I'll tell you about in a minute. But or you can click the link in the thing for an interview with Matt
Ooh.
if you want to learn about him. I don't know if there'll be a link there, but I did an interview and I recorded it. I don't know if we saved the footage, but I did it.
You're doing a great job at this.
So Andy, he's a guy that's here in the office, and his intern is coming this summer. So he or she will take that space. They're paying for an office. So I was like, well, I'm out. But there was somebody in the next office over. We didn't really make these walls soundproof all that well.
Not at all.
And so there's this group next door to us, and they were on a video call, and so me and Keen just started making sex noises. That was fun, and drastically inappropriate. We shouldn't have done that. Bad, Seth.
Was it bad sex sounds then?
No, I think it was pretty average.
Pretty average.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, you just
Well,
shoved
Keen seemed
half
like
a
he was-
burrito in your mouth.
What do you
Keen
mean?
seemed
That
like
was
he was
less than half. That was a third.
Enjoying it. So
It was delicious. How much meat can you fit in your mouth? Don't be modest. Come on.
That's about it.
One fraction of it at a time.
Yeah, one fraction at a time.
Oh, you didn't get Tyler her camera.
Tyler, why aren't you on camera? What do you mean?
Yeah,
This whole time?
No. I
Yeah,
thought
I
that's
know,
what you
but-
went upstairs to go do.
But I thought there was a camera for you somewhere.
I'm pretty sure you took it upstairs to go download the footage from it
Tyler's just a floating voice. She's
in
there.
the crowd.
Flowing
Every time
voice.
Tyler talks, we're just gonna put on screen that one awful picture of her. Yeah.
And the churro eating one?
That churro was delicious.
Oh yeah, we could do that. We could do the churro one.
That churro was
Just
so good.
looks like she's talking, but she's really just eating a churro.
Oh, I was wondering where they went. I figured someone took them down.
Well, I thought with the
It's a
churro,
podcast
it'd be
studio.
like,
We're talking about
like
dicks
you're
in here.
actually talking. With the churro and you're eating, it could be you're talking at the same time.
Oh, AI could make my mouth.
We
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? That was delicious. I wish I had another one. It
It's
was
good.
really good.
It's chicken.
I-
It's good.
It's easy to fuck up chicken, though. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Dang.
4 out of 5 tacos.
Okay, guess. If you guess wrong, I'll tell you where I got it.
I would hope so.
I think
I'm
Richard
not
just
gonna-
made this whole thing up, and he made these himself.
Well, I was curious because I've never seen the box before. The box is definitely a new touch, and I feel like they've used that at ASU for like cakes or other things. But I don't really know. Did
We
you
use those boxes for the Whiskey Collective. You can just buy those boxes anyway.
I mean, I know you could just buy them, but fuck you.
Okay.
A bakery did them. Okay, I fucking.
Marquez Bakery.
No, Diego's burritos.
These are Diego's burritos.
It's really good.
This
Yeah.
is better than the last time I had Diego's burritos.
I don't know that I've ever really had Diego's burritos. I passed by it. I'm like, it's not Julio's, so I'm not gonna go. But I think there's 2 of them in town, right? 2 or 3 Diego's burritos.
I like
which
3 or 4.
Diego's?
Yeah.
One right by the house, my house, Avenue N and Sherwood Way. Sherwood Way, yeah.
Oh, where we went for that one ribbon cutting that keeps getting renamed.
Yeah.
It's like an Italian restaurant now.
Have you been to the Italian restaurant?
No, but I mean,
Well,
we had some snacks there.
Yeah.
At the ribbon cutting. I was going to
Well,
ask you about this, Richard. You are kind of you're in the food service world, or you were.
Okay. Yes.
He still is. He still dreams of it.
Are they doing that crap on purpose?
Doing what? Crap,
They keep putting so it was a Pizza Hut, right? The building was a Pizza Hut, and then the Pizza Hut moved, and then the different restaurants keep popping up in this one location.
But it's the
Are
same.
they doing it on purpose? Is it like a tax write-off situation?
Is it the same people owning it, or
I don't know, because
I
the
don't know
first three
this
was.
time, yeah.
The first three of them were. But it's been 5 different things.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know that the
I just
owners
think
have
that
it now.
you know,
the
opening
same.
up a restaurant is one of the hardest things you can do, and that when you open up a restaurant, I cook, I can cook well, I can get great, but they don't know about anything about sanitation, about projecting, running out of
Projectile
stuff,
vomiting.
Yeah.
Oh.
running out. I mean, no soap, towels, in the bathrooms, just the necessities that you need to do in order to run a restaurant. And I think that people fail at that aspect and really don't know how to do that.
See.
And so, and they don't plan out 2 years, at least 2 years, to see
Yeah, because
whether or not.
this place is changing every 3 months or something like that.
So if you need it, take it out for 2 years and change your habit, Tyler's habit, everybody's habit, because you can't just go out and like, hey, open up a restaurant, it's going to be a success. Unless you have the it factor. I mean,
Yeah,
That's fair.
the grill had the it factor when it opened.
the grill.
Yeah,
Did it?
Well, because
yeah, because
of Hell's Kitchen.
Virginia. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I
I was like,
mean,
what does the state of Virginia have to keep doing with this? And I keep forgetting that's her name.
Yeah.
But yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's really cool.
So I just think that people don't plan it out.
Right.
And
Because
don't,
people
'cause
like
they can cook
open
great.
and then close, open and then close. It's like, what the hell?
Well, in the defense of what it was named 2 names ago, they just moved to a different spot, which is over behind Academy.
Blue Tiger.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
didn't say the name because I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
maybe they outgrew the space. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've always thought of like, because of the co-working space and stuff, I always thought about doing like pop-up retail in the front.
yeah.
You know,
I
so
know
we
what
had this whole idea about pop-up retail. I was like, if you wanted to start a store and you just wanted to see what it was like to start a store, and you wanted to take some pictures in a store and like get people coming into your place, the idea was it was called Blue Ocean Mercantile. That was the store, and then Blue Ocean Mercantile was like where if you were like opening a shop that sold these glasses, right? You could come in, set it all up, make it all look pretty, take a bunch of pictures, you get some walk-in traffic, you can tell people about it, but then as you you would be growing your social media presence and your presence, but like we would be growing the Blue Ocean Mercantile presence. And so the idea would be the hope would be like in a year or two, people would be like, oh, what's the new thing at Blue Ocean Mercantile? So it'd be like every month you'd come in on a random Saturday and like it'd be something new. And so you'd have the shop for a month and then you'd leave. And we have I always imagine like a shelf display of like who was there the last like 3 months. So if you sold glasses, you'd have the store, but then for the next 3 months, you'd have a display still, but it would be a very minimal display. And then it would be like, go shop on their website online. Here it is. And so that was always something I wanted to do. We just never have the space to do it. Right now we do, but that space might be renovated soon, and it might not be renovated soon. So I don't want to spend a bunch of money and effort trying to make that thing work, and then nothing happen, and then it has to get pulled the plug. So, but like, it's kind of like if you did it on purpose, if you just opened a restaurant and had everything set up, and every quarter you just changed the concept, just like constant change, you would be able to take advantage of oh my gosh, a new place. in San Angelo, right? Everybody lines up at the new place for a little bit.
Yeah, Panda Express.
I just think there's pros and cons on that because you're developing to get a routine established. And
But the routine is
well, the routine, I think maybe limited time offers or something added to your place and change things up. But to revamp it and have a whole different menu, it's already a lot of work to open up a restaurant.
yeah.
And to revamp it and train to different recipes to be consistent. I don't know. But that is a good concept to have, but maybe
Yeah,
something,
well,
interject something into that.
The benefit of having like the novelty shop, I guess, just being able to be swapped out is you don't have to worry about procuring customers or really doing a whole lot of marketing because you only have to do it for a month, and then you forego like a lot of the startup costs, like renting a space, like a dedicated space, and then you're committed to a lease, and then you have to push out far more advertising. But when you do it in a space like ours, like a co-working space, you have clientele that are either exploring the space for the first time or regular people coming in. They notice the change and they notice that there's something different. But for a restaurant, yeah, like trying to train staff to get something down to a T every month, it's like something new, it's not really viable, which means that your idea fucking sucks.
Okay.
But no, there's around. Well, it reminded me because there's a place around the corner, next to, not the frozen yogurt place, but we had went in there one time and they had like it was just open walkway like from the building to the back, and along the walls were just different
shops.
Yeah, just different shops. So having that same idea would be good, but you just have one dedicated and no like competing.
Well,
business.
on the and I see how the restaurant side of it wouldn't do super well, but the idea of having like my concept was, how often do you go to Eggemeyer's?
That's fair.
Okay,
Never.
once, twice a year, maybe.
No, I don't think
Okay.
I've ever seen the inside of the
But
building.
if I put in a store that you might want to visit once or twice a year, okay, but then narrow that down to 1 month. Now, if you visit once a year, that shop, and then you come back next month and visit a new shop. So now you're visiting our shop 12 times a year. It just happens to be a different thing every time. And so I think people would make it a habit. Like after a certain amount of time of it being open, people would always be like, I wonder what they have now. I wonder what's there. I wonder what. And they might not come every month, but they might come every couple times they're downtown. You know, just like, oh, what's new? What's new?
Well, they closed down that party store, which
Party City?
I don't know, right
Like
next
that?
It used to be across from Cielos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They closed it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's like, well, it's not across from
I
Cielos.
saw the Party
Are
City
you talking
sign.
About, are you talking about the one where the building is connected to TrueFit? Like that brown one?
No,
Other way.
Okay, you're talking about the one that's used to be next to an AT&T building in like the
Yeah.
shared Target parking lot.
'Cause
Yeah, it's
had,
like
the
Pop Shelf.
Brady. Yeah.
Because, well, it was Party City where, so it was like the T-Mobile building, which is now vacant, I think. And then next to it was a bigger space, which was Party City. And then they moved down, so Party City was at the end, because whatever other business closed. And then now it's just the whole thing is Pop Shelf.
Well, this weekend we were driving by and it still says Party City. Like there's a big sign that says Party City.
The sign
that you
might
can
say.
see. So like
You
if
can
you're
see
at
it in
the
it.
if you're at the light, like kind of close to Benjamin Beaver by the Stream Media, and then the old
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster is there. If you're in the light going that way, and you look up, there's a big Party City logo, and I was like, that's the most perfect like logo to see from right here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but did
So-
you actually look at the building?
no,
'Cause
I
it's
had
just
no idea.
purple
So
and
they
white.
They must not have taken that sign down.
Yeah, Pop Shelf. That's what it is. I don't know what Pop Shelf is, but
Marshall's has an amazing return policy. I walked in with a shirt that I bought Watson that had no tag on it. I had no receipt. Didn't remember how I paid for it. And I walked in and I was like, and it was all like wrinkled up. And I like walked in and I go, can I return this? And they asked me all those questions. I was like, I don't have any of that. And they're like, yeah, we can give you store credit. And they literally gave hand Watson a $10 gift card because it only cost me $10.
Yeah.
So we went and got him 2 new shirts.
Well, you got to think of it like their business model is we have all these clothes for relatively cheap. What's the worst that'll happen if we take in a shirt that's not ours? Well, if we just give you store credit, you end up buying what we have anyway.
And more. Did you spend more money than
Yeah,
that?
I did. I definitely spent more money.
Yeah.
I bought him
When
2
you said-
shirts.
Okay, when you said 2 shirts, I'm like, I hope he didn't buy 2 $5 shirts.
Yeah.
No, I bought 2 $10 shirts.
Okay.
Well, it was one $10 shirt and one $9 shirt and pants set. And Watson was like, I will never wear those pants. And I was like, they can go in the trash. Because the shirt is
Buy it
nice.
for the shirt. I've never thought about that.
But like, I mean, at $10 for a shirt, then it's a nice shirt, you know.
I mean, what's a nice shirt relative to a kid?
Button down.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Like-
so you have a young kid.
9-year-old.
Well, how many?
Several children.
I know.
9,
I know.
6, 2.
But babies.
9, 6,
You have a baby, another baby on the way. I see parents just buy all this expensive
Oh, screw that. No,
stuff for a kid.
never.
And I'm like, they're going
Well-
to grow out. I don't understand.
Yeah, my mom used to buy me like J's, like Jordans,
Yeah.
the shoes I have on as a kid, and I was like,
That's
don't-
expensive.
yeah, I don't
being
know.
a
Like,
parent.
it's cool, but like I thought about doing that for Juju, and I was like, I don't fucking care what she has on her feet. She's got like 3 pairs of like sandals, Birkenstock or whatever's, and
get
like,
ruined.
yeah, they get all dirty. Like her feet are disgusting when she comes home from daycare. It's like nuclear warfare is happening in her shoes and her socks.
So,
Buying real shoes for her, she's fine.
but I also have like a very low threshold of like buying stuff for myself. Like I think the jeans I'm wearing cost me like $40. The shirt is $20.
Broke
The
bitch.
hat is $20. Tyler, she buys ripped pants for $150.
You motherfucker, those were not
They
that
weren't
deep.
even pants. They're not even pants.
Those
They're
rips
just like
weren't that deep,
cover
though.
your.
The rips
They
weren't
cover
that
the
bad.
upper leg and the bottom
Oh.
leg. You can come stand on the table so we can see.
It's just like a step. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like mom washed jeans. What are they called? Not mom washed.
They're like mom jeans.
Oh, mom. Yeah.
Mom jeans.
Mom jeans.
Okay, I remember
Tyler,
back in '96.
chill it out. You're not a mom yet.
My dog bit the rim
The
of my
ring I
hat.
had. Yeah.
And I'm like, I
Oh,
kind of
damn.
like it. She is.
Almost got you.
And then everybody, I'm not saying I'm the one that started the trend, but back in '96, I had it all ripped
Yeah.
up and all that.
What is it called? Damn.
I don't know.
And my brother keeps saying, you know what? You're the first person I ever saw wear a hat like that. Because now everybody wears hats like that.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
messed up.
I mean, I like hat. It's like worn.
Keen
Not
hasn't
worn.
even taken the sticker off of his hat.
I know. Caleb tried taking it off and almost punched him in the dick. I was like, leave my fucking sticker alone.
Who's Caleb?
Caleb is your older lover. Roughly the same dimensions as Seth, just a little bit taller. Stomach is far more towards the ribs than it is out.
Wait, are you just mixing up truths and lies here?
Caleb's not fat.
He's not taller than me.
He's not?
Taller.
He's younger than me. And
Oh,
then-
yeah, it's like 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah.
Or 2 lies and a truth.
Yeah, it was definitely 2 lies and a truth. And I was like, I thought you were going down this like path where I was going to get to go, and then all the opposite of what he just said.
Yeah.
But then you said he was skinnier than me, but he is really skinnier than me. But it's mostly because he's depressed.
Yeah. Rip.
I think we talked about that the other day, though.
We talked about it. I don't know
Oh
if
my
we
gosh, this
mentioned it.
guy.
Yeah, he was real sad
No,
when he
we
came
did.
in.
We talked about this.
Not on here.
Oh no, but like we talked about how he was depressed and posting TikToks.
Oh, did you tell Richard, though?
Did I tell you?
You didn't.
Yeah, you did.
When? It wasn't when I was there.
He's just
What the fuck are
posting
you guys
depressed-
talking about when I'm not around? You know what? Fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
We don't even talk when you're not around.
Yeah.
That's fair. You don't even go to the gym
it's
when
more
I'm not,
fun.
when I'm not around.
Because
Good job.
Yeah.
both of you haven't been to the gym.
I set
You-
my alarm to do it this morning, 5:30. I was going to get up. I was going to go to the gym. I was going to finish that project that I was just working on and then go to the gym. And I was going to text you both and be like, where are you guys? And then,
And who texted you? I did.
yeah,
Richard
and
did.
then,
Where are you?
and then I woke up at 8:30 and went, oh, never mind.
I called you at 8:30.
Hey, I know.
You fucker. I was like,
So-
why does he still sound like he's at home?
Yeah, because I was.
His kids were screaming and shit.
It's accurate. So, yeah, just poor Caleb. But
Yeah, fucking
I
rip.
think he's getting over it now.
Yeah, he was definitely in a better mood than what he started with on Saturday. When
He started, but here's the deal. He called us because he was late on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh,
he didn't even
yeah.
come to the thing. And he called us, and Keen just started screaming at him. And Caleb's like, first of all, this is not how we're starting today. And then I said, man, you missed out. There were a bunch of like college age rebound level people at this event. And I was like, where were you? And he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm sad and I don't want to break anyone's heart. And then as the day progressed, and then finally at the end of it, he goes, I feel terrible for outing him, but I don't really care that much. But
Sorry,
like,
Caleb.
He goes,
sorry.
He goes, hey, what's her name? By the end of it. And I was like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, I thought you, he goes, never mind.
He remembered.
And who is this laced with anything?
Depression.
Pass.
From Caleb. What?
I'm trying to get skinny. Okay? Can't eat the candy.
It's too late.
Nope, no candy.
It's Jolly Rancher.
Now, if
It's
you would have
water-
melted that in my whiskey, I wouldn't have known.
You would have, because the color would have been different.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving back deeper into the conversation, I forgot.
Deeper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Further. Okay.
What happened?
Is your mom coming on podcast on Friday this week or the next Friday? Oh, okay.
Shucks.
It's just going to be me and Jessica.
Are y'all gonna like, you like build Legos with Lego and then y'all eat? So like, are y'all just sitting here talking?
Yeah, we're just going to sit here and talk.
Build Legos
Me and your mom.
and eat with her mom. Do both.
We're just, trust me, I did this with Matt last week. It was great.
Why am I terrified?
Because you should be.
I don't know what you're gonna like.
Talk about, why does everything have to revolve around you?
Yeah, good question.
Huh. Weird. Your mom's a seasoned business professional who is successful, and I'd like to talk to her. And then I'm also going to tell your mom all kinds of things about you that she doesn't already know.
She knows.
She
knows,
gave me a
right?
list of things that are off topic or that are off I'm not allowed to say about her to her mom.
She gave you a list.
Yeah, she gave me a list. I mean, it was one thing, but there might be three things.
It was her name Tyler.
New things that I've learned in the last 2 weeks.
No.
There are things that they're probably on the list, but she didn't explicitly say that. But we'll have a briefing session ahead of time. Me and Tyler on camera. We're gonna go
Okay.
on camera.
Does your mom have a list of topics that can't be discussed? Okay, just asking.
She's cool.
She's cool.
She's all right.
How old is your mom? That's ridiculous. Wow, so she had you when she was 18? Just kidding. You're
Wow,
bad at math.
23. You catching up with that? You can get there?
She's 44.
Damn.
My stepdad's older. He's 14 years old.
Older guys.
Older guys. That's why she found that one older guy.
Jay, how old are you? What's the age difference between you and King?
A year.
You're older. You're 26.
Yeah. I will be 26.
When's your birthday?
July 18th.
Wait, I thought it was June 19th.
Oh my God.
All right, we're just going
The chamber thought that too, for a little bit.
Speaking of the chamber, are we going to that roofing thing?
Yeah,
Is that
for
today?
Sunset Junior.
Wait, I thought they already had that.
Nah, he's doing a 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
What is Sunset Junior?
Sunset Junior is the most delicious burger place in St. Angelo.
Mm.
Who's better? What's better?
Wendy's.
You're gonna have to help me and remind me to Wendy's. No. You're gonna have to sit with me and remind me.
Yeah, because you should cut that out.
Which
So
part?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
Just make a note. Don't let me forget.
But yeah, so we are going to that.
Yes, because actually on
When is it?
Thursday. So I'm the chairman of the Concho Cadre,
Oh yeah.
and a couple months ago I took that helm
oath.
or whatever, and like I told Asher, who is the paid staff member that I basically do free work for on this thing, which I'm more than happy to serve the community in this way. I'm excited and I love it. But Asher, like one day he turned to me and he was like, I said, "Hey man, why haven't you done this part yet?" He goes, "That's your job." And I think he had a bad morning that day, but like just like it was like, "That's your job." And I was like, "Oh, you got to tell me. I didn't have any training on this. I don't know what's my job, what's your job. You're really good at taking over and like handling things, and I didn't know that." And so like I've been telling him, trying to like, "Hey, remind me to do stuff if I'm supposed to do something." And so the opportunity came up this week. He said, "Oh man, in 2 weeks on this Thursday, it's gonna be hard. Like I have 4 ribbon cuttings in one day." And I was like, "How about this?" And in my head, it's kind of like making up for slacking.
Yeah.
But also like I like Asher. I like to hang out with them. I like to go to these events.
Asher's great.
And so I just blocked off my whole day, and I'm just gonna go be with Asher, like go hang out with him all day and help with whatever. So
I mean, at least I know where you guys will be.
Asher will have intern Seth,
Oh, fuck.
and I'll have intern Tyler for some of that, I think. What? Oh, at that chamber or at Sunset
Sunset.
or here? I mean, I don't know where we're gonna have to go from ribbon cutting to ribbon cutting. Like it's an all day thing. So
Yeah, there's like 4 of them
Why
tomorrow.
that day?
I don't know.
Because there's just 4 of them on that day.
I don't know.
People decided
So
they want.
I've never been to Sunset Junior.
It's delicious.
Okay. Is it better than Hidalgo's Burgers?
Well, maybe we should.
Oh, what did they do at Sunset Junior then?
Such a bad lighting situation
They
for
smashed,
her.
but you're not going to buy it. You won't eat
But
that.
look at that grip she's got on that microphone.
Okay.
It's very loose.
She
The buffalo chicken
she
one
doesn't
is
even like burgers, so
Hey,
she
did-
can't even validate that.
Well, then, I mean, that's why
but
she
they're
said-
really good.
Are they? Okay.
I would say they're really good. I don't know if they're as good as Hidalgo's. I've never had a Hidalgo's burger because
know Hidalgo's
I've
had
never
burgers.
went to a
A
Mexican
Mexican place.
restaurant and went, "Oh, I'm gonna have a burger."
Yeah, well, this brings me to the point I had earlier. What happened to the Paradise place on the north side of town? That remember that lady you had me go do like regular bullshit for like the first 3 weeks I was doing intern stuff for you? It was across from the north side.
Eileen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eileen
I
Cabinets.
don't know what happened.
Okay.
But I think it shut down.
Okay. Well,
What is Paradise?
It was called
Paradise Resort.
Rest. No, relax. It wasn't called Paradise. It was called
It was something.
Take a Break.
Take a break, yeah. And so his idea of having like that pop-up shop with all these different vendors was exactly that, but with just different spaces in just one big
Yeah,
room.
she had a big room with a bunch of vendors.
Yeah. But they didn't have to
One
be there.
checkout.
Yeah.
Kind of like a antique store.
Yeah.
You know, when they have like the different areas, and the different areas are cultivated by a different person. But like when you come to the front, it's just like, oh, here's your total.
Yeah. And she introduced me, I think like the second day I went to go help her with stuff, to eating a burger from Julio's. I was like, why the fuck would I get a burger from a place where they primarily focus on making tacos? Like, that doesn't make sense. And she's like, well, I'll go buy you one, and then you can eat it, and then you can try it. And when she got it and brought it to me, I literally killed it in like 30 seconds. It was delicious. And I think it's because all the residual seasonings and meat particles from all the other food on that stove was on that one patty.
Mr. T's a long time ago had the best burger in town. I haven't been to Mr. T's in a while.
Yeah, I haven't been in a super long time.
There
But
used
this
to be
is-
there used to be a place that had like this huge burger. It was like this big.
That
There was
big?
also Roadrunner Burger Deli by ASU. That was really good.
Oh,
Still there?
was.
No,
I was going to
It
say, that
was
sounds
like
like
Angelo
something I've
Burger
never
when I got there, and then it was Roadrunner, and then it was something else,
it's
and then
Lily's
it was
Pizza.
something else. Now it's Lily's Pizza.
seen. I see.
Gotcha. What candy did you put in there?
That candy.
That can't.
I know, but
What?
there's 3 different flavors.
No, they were all the same.
Really?
They
Yeah,
were
I
all
said that.
watermelon.
Oh,
Sour watermelon.
There was
Just
nothing
like
sour about
Keen.
them.
Oh, watermelon. Keen likes watermelon.
I love watermelon. It's delicious.
You okay over there, Tyler? You look kind of.
Depressed.
How's your day?
You see
Yeah?
the face she made? Like someone just
So
chopped her in the
tell
throat.
us about Greek week last
Oh,
week.
yeah. Who's Russian?
Oh
Who's
wait,
Russian?
wait. Okay, wait. We gotta put her on camera for this so she can talk. Ooh, just come sit with us. Get
And she's not
get
gonna
that
have a
chair. Get that chair.
Or that stool.
Are
Is that a
we
stool?
have to share a mic?
That's not a stool.
So we have to share a mic.
We could just make her go right there.
Oh, like a presenter view? Then she'll block you.
Just
My back.
just
No, you're gonna
Let's grab
face the
this mic
camera.
right here.
here you go, Tyler.
Did you lick this one?
No.
What are you waiting for?
Okay.
I
Pop-
just,
Pop that
how
sucker.
How did that?
It hasn't. I haven't tasted it yet. You have to like, yeah.
So you really have to talk into the mic.
Okay.
Does it smell like salad?
Ass.
Why would she know what I smelled like?
That'd be weird.
You do have a unique aroma about you. Notice it said aroma, not musk. Also, her coming on this camera does not give you permission to be on your phone.
Yeah. Oh, you've been on your phone.
I know. I'm just
Sorry.
adding a mic for
Never-
myself.
never
okay,
mind.
So that I can.
We can just pass
You
it.
don't get to be on
Well,
your
yeah,
phone.
but if I just do
We-
this, I can.
We have jobs that don't stop in the
Okay.
middle of this.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
why I was on mine.
Okay.
So Tyler,
Greek week.
last week was Greek week for you. Tell us about it.
So we had an event every single day. It was Greek on Greek crime. Just kidding. But it was like a competition between all the Greeks. And we had an award ceremony on Friday, and we dominated.
Good.
We won our dance and chant on Thursday. I choreographed it.
We is
Is it good?
Don't sing.
okay, and
Forget the other ones.
and what was your dance like?
It's Western themed.
Western themed.
You guys played Texas Hold'em by Beyonce?
We should have, but no.
Dang, you could have killed it.
We
But
did, like,
you guys won it
flatliner.
apparently. And
Yeah.
We did. We won first. And then we had Greek awards, and we won chapter of the year.
and what
Of
award
the year?
did you win an award?
No, but we won.
You didn't win Scholar of the Year.
No.
Why not?
I guess I'm not smart enough.
I could have told them that.
Rude.
No, because I have access to your.
Me and my like
educational
3.85 GPA are doing pretty good.
Pretty disappointing.
That's okay. I got 2 C's my freshman year.
As long as you get the degree, it does not matter.
Hey, C's get degrees.
Hey, I'm just saying, as long as you didn't get 2 D's in your freshman year, that's
We're
pretty good.
done. Cancel.
You can always retake those classes
Why would I do that?
so that you don't have
But
D's
then
on
it's
your record.
averages.
You're talking
averages
about
out
what
now.
he said.
So the
The
average.
C's. No, the C's. They average out. It doesn't. You can't like throw away grades anymore.
It
They, like,
tanked my
average out.
4.0.
What?
It tanked my 4.0.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that it?
Wait, it doesn't just replace the.
Right. That's
Why?
what I'm telling you.
I
Then
thought
why
it-
would you
I
waste
thought
your
it-
time?
Yeah, I thought it did that. Not
It
anymore.
did,
Nor-
but now it
It
does
used to
not.
do that, and now I don't think it does anymore.
Is there any validity to that statement?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Look at it.
Look at that.
I
Not
don't.
right now.
I don't even know who to
Yeah.
call.
Oh, sorry. Hey Google, show me this guy's balls. Have you, have you not seen that?
No.
Eric,
That's
that's
weird.
fucking. How's it weird? I literally just showed him the video.
So I had this idea at church on Sunday.
From balls to church. Here we go again.
So it hit me, and because of
mouth.
ADHD brain, I'll write it down real quick. I'll just write down the idea, and Laura's like looking over at my idea, and she's like, "What? Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead with your thing.
Well, we could
That's
watch
okay.
this, and then." Oh,
Fucking Eric Andre.
We're gonna have to insert this.
I love
I guess.
it.
Just show me this guy's balls. It's the first thing that'll pop up. If it doesn't, then you got a weird search history.
Oh my gosh.
And then you just stand there and takes it.
So,
Oh,
so I'm in church,
It's
and I'm
no
like, I'm thinking like, okay, I got an ad I got an ad that morning, and I had just been thinking about it. Jim Gaffigan, okay? he's releasing his own whiskey because he has this like stand-up routine where he's talking about how he doesn't drink, and he's like, I don't drink, and then he's like, then it cuts to him now, and it's like, some of you might remember that I don't drink or that I didn't drink, and then I had kids, and they would run around, and then they became teenagers, and now I drink. So because of that, I'm starting my own whiskey brand, and he started his own thing. So I thought, well, that'd be cool to have Jim Gaffigan's whiskey in the Whiskey Collective. Okay. But then I thought, like, Jim Gaffigan isn't going to give us 30 minutes of his time, right? Like,
you don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? But I thought...
You're not talking into the mic.
I'm talking to my phone. My phone's here.
Oh, okay.
It's good. I'm like, well, Jim Gaffigan can't give us 30 minutes of his time when we say, right? Like, I feel like he's on a different level than like some people would be. And like, I can't just be like, okay, on the last Thursday of October, I'm going to need you to get on a Zoom call with me and talk about your whiskey. Maybe he will, but maybe he could do like something in the mid range of this. Mm-hmm. And so my thought was, look at all the different whiskey brands that are owned by celebrities. So like Metallica owns one. Matthew McConaughey owned one. And so I'm like making this list, and then I was like, okay, but what if we make like one of these events? So I'm going to do it in October. This is what October's Whiskey Collective is going to be. I haven't told anybody yet, but like the idea is
insider scoop.
Yeah, because church was yesterday. So I've slept twice since then. So it's going to be celebrity whiskeys. And so whether I have to go in and just buy all the celebrity whiskeys and just like play cool videos about each one. Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reach out to the celebrities and say, hey, would you mind just doing like a little 5-minute presentation, talk, phone, whatever, something super simple. Yeah. And then like, just like get them to record that between now and October. And then we'll do their whiskey for the Whiskey Collective. And the asking for whiskey is no problem for me. It's the getting these people to actually do it. So I planned on just like in a little bit, I'm going to do a recording of me pitching this to them and just asking them to do it. And then we'll kind of have Landon produce it a little bit and then send it to them. But I was like, okay, there's also some really cool other spirits that celebrities own, right? Ryan Reynolds owns Aviation, and Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura are starting their own vodka brand. Yeah. So I was like, what if I could jump in and like get them to be a part of it too? Just make it like a celebrity whiskey plus a little bit, you know? And I thought that'd be really cool. Like that'd be a good shift from every time it's a distiller. Sure. And sometimes there's some education, and then like this event would be really fun. So
so out of the 20 people, celebrities you ask, maybe one will say yes.
Yeah.
That would be.
Even if that one, assuming that one even looks at it.
Assuming any of them look at it.
Yeah.
But like.
There's a possibility.
I was going to show you going to tell you.
1 in a million.
So here are the
like
celebrities
with the stars, but with whiskey.
Here are the celebrities that I like have on the list so far. Nick Offerman,
Keith Sweat,
Jim Gaffigan, Matthew McConaughey, David Beckham, Conor McGregor, Cole Hauser, which I think I could get Cole Hauser to do it because he owns that brand here, the Free Reign. Metallica, ZZ Top. Is ZZ Top alive?
I don't know.
Question mark.
TBD.
Eric Church, Brad Paisley, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
I might need you to
reach out
to your boy. Terry Bradshaw.
I do love Jamie Foxx, but still. Why'd you? Yeah, because I can get Drake. I can get Drake.
Yeah. He said you got it.
Yeah. Derek Jeter, Steph Curry, Bob Dylan, Peyton Manning, Andy Roddick, then Ryan Reynolds, Bert Kreischer. So I was like, I mean,
to name a few.
Wait, Ryan Reynolds at the bottom. The person who might be the most likely to do this is at the bottom
because I put all the whiskey ones and then
Blake Shelton, doesn't he have one?
He might. I don't know. I did look up a list of celebrity whiskeys that are worth trying.
Wow.
So Blake Shelton might have one, but it might suck.
It might not be worth trying. Sorry, Blake, if you wanted to get on the podcast, we just shit on that. So you can't.
How much of the
It's okay.
sermon
Team Miranda.
do you remember?
Yeah, exactly.
How much of the sermon do you remember? Since this was during church.
I didn't.
Just
I wrote all these
curious.
names down.
Excuse me for about the rest of service. I've got some.
It was
Great.
so
Okay.
Brian he does about fourth of the preaching at Redeemer, and he talked about how a lot of things that we do in our lives they get in the way of what God wants us to do. So I remember that part. I don't know.
I mean, I guess you got the good part down.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
You have the bullet point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Good job.
And in fact,
So
I'm gonna
God
run
wanted me
his.
to-
I'm
God
gonna
wanted me to do this podcast in October.
Yeah.
And so
So
here
I-
it is.
So
no.
Wrong.
No, definitely not. I've never. So I was actually I was ministry trained for a little while, and one of the things that we did at this megachurch at like big meetings, there was a rule because everyone in the room was very smart, and everyone in the room knew what they wanted to do and how their work happened. We had a rule. Leave God out of it. So if you were sitting in a meeting, if it was God's will for us to do something, the idea was that everyone would agree. You didn't need to use the phrase, God told me we should do this. Because if God wanted us to do this, he would have told all of us. And so like the idea was like, if you, as soon as you say, well, God told me to do this, trumps everybody else in the room. Like nobody gets to say anything against that. Because if God told you, then nobody can trump that.
Yeah.
So the idea was like, leave God out of that kind of a argument or whatever. So I always liked that. So God never told me what to do. Take care of my wife and kids.
You sure?
I mean, if you go biblically,
It could have told you just didn't listen.
yeah, it's true.
You're probably making good ideas.
I mean, God has probably told me to do stuff through
weight loss.
scripture,
No.
through other people speaking into my life, but like I'm not gonna ever sit down at a meeting or something I'm running and go, God told me to do this. And then maybe that would change if like he like showed up and he was like, hey,
why are you wearing the hoodie right now?
So-
It's hot outside.
It
hot
dog.
in
What
here.
are you talking about? Why are you
This isn't a
criticizing?
jacket.
I'm
It
not
was a cold.
criticizing anything.
You are. It's
Does that even
cold
keep
I'm
you warm?
questioning.
it's cold in the
That
building.
was just because my shirt's
And it
short.
was cold this morning on the way in. It's chilly. It felt great.
Did you see those dead plants on the way in?
No. Dead plants
Why
where?
not?
I sent a picture to you.
Okay, cool.
I want to go watch.
Oh, let's look at that one. I'm not supposed to be on my phone, Richard. Come on.
It's only been
Make up your mind.
Like 15 minutes of class.
So the eclipse is today.
It is.
It is.
Do y'all make glasses? I have 6 pairs in my backpack.
Why do you have
Cool.
so many pairs of glasses?
I bought them on
I
Amazon.
told Laura that you had
They gave them away for free at ASU.
So
Oh.
maybe just hang on.
That would
Okay.
why she
Don't
actually
give 'em
goes to
away.
class.
Okay.
You have some?
I don't. Tyler does. Tyler's gonna hook me and my family up.
ASU gave them away for free.
And there's also some at yeah, don't tell Tyler's mom that. Because she definitely used Tyler's mom's account
I
to buy
used
that.
my own money.
Oh, really?
Wow. You use your
I have my
mother's
own
money
money.
for stuff?
Dang.
That she gets
You're
paid
just
from
so
You
sad
forgot
about
that you
it.
pay her. This when she had your credit card.
Oh, yeah.
I actually put them both back in the drawer.
I
never
saw that
went
the
and got
drawer
the
was a little...
Yes, Richard, I'm working. I'm
Askew.
sorry.
Yeah, I had them this weekend at beer barn. Miranda said to use her money.
Oh,
But I
that'd
did
be
not.
Beer barn?
hilarious.
You would have been like,
Considering Jessica. So Jessica, like, she works here. She
Wait,
has a...
your mom works here?
She has
no, I thought
different
she was-
Jessica.
same thing, yeah.
Jessica, she works here. She has a San Angelo Studios credit card so that she can like
When do I get
buy
one?
stuff if she needs to. You'll get a Seth Life credit card next semester.
Perfect.
But with her having that card, she like came to me the other day and she was like, "Hey, I have to go on this training trip. The credit card from my company was supposed to get here today. It's not. Is it okay if I use your credit card and I'll reimburse you every penny? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't, like, cool, I'll get more points.
Yeah, the points.
But she kind of specifically talked about for gas. She was like, for gas. And I'm like, yeah, cool, sounds good. And then, like, I look down at my phone and I go, I had a notification and it was like $1,000. And I was like, that's not gas. And I like looked and was like, oh, that must be a rental car. Just put a rental car on my credit card, which is fine. Like, totally fine. But I just...
Well, that involved gas.
Yeah, just a bigger part of it.
Like, we just need to put the deposit down. The deposit is the entirety of the purchase.
So they're both.
Was that recent, or is that already taken care of?
What? I have not been paid back yet.
Oh, okay.
But it was Saturday.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's fine.
I never got
Like-
the stuff for the raffle.
Oh, yeah. So I need you to do that.
I had to go get the card.
It was a raffle.
Yeah, we had to get 6 baskets.
Why have you not done it yet?
I mean, I have not had time. Greek week took all of my life last week
Who told you to be in Greek week?
because I'm in Greek life, and I also decided that I might want to get my master's.
Oh, good.
That's
Then I'll be here a
From
whole
the
other
usual
year.
state?
Yeah, because then I
Nice.
could be president. Shh, this is not a promo.
She's like, take that out.
Running for president.
Wait,
Exactly.
okay. So,
Where's Landon when you need him?
one,
these are the
there
big
was
ones.
something I wanted to say. I was talking to somebody, and I overheard.
I heard whip me.
Oh, I overheard these people
really?
talking, and they were like, "Look at those sorority girls in the parade."
Oh, I was supposed to be there.
And she goes, and one of the guys goes, "Look at all those friends they pay for."
Pay for experiences.
yeah. Okay, so elevator pitch. Why should you be the president of Sigma Kappa?
Go.
It's not Sigma
Delta
Kappa.
Delta
Dig-
Zeta.
Delta
Digma
Zeta.
DACA.
Why? Because I've been on the exec board since I was a freshman. I have been in charge of the financials, and I have held 4 other positions in chapter of various chair positions. I also served as VP of recruitment on Panhellenic and had 65 girls run home last fall.
And
I
What-
had
run
great
home?
character.
they left because
If
of
you know the terminology,
What?
you know.
No, like,
ran home.
ran home to their chapters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, how have you made Greek life better?
Ooh, I don't see any changes.
I believe in the Panhellenic love. So because my chapter, of course, I think my chapter is the best, but can't be biased. And so I think I have changed that perspective that it's not a competition. It is, we're all in it for the friends that we're paying for.
How dare you gonna do
No, we're paying for the experiences with our friends. I don't
Yes.
like all of those girls. Cut that out. But
Well, joke's
Like
on you.
specifically, maybe list 3 of them that you don't like.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
If you had to
it's
scale
okay.
them on why you don't like them as well, that
One's name
I thought
is
that was crust around the rim.
Miranda. Hate her, right?
one of my best friends, yeah.
And then another one, his name's Gracie.
Hate
Oh,
her.
Grace my big,
Yeah,
yeah.
you hate
It's
her.
not actually Gracie Strange anymore, but that's
Oh,
okay.
but it was.
Yeah, it was. That's
I
my
saw
big.
her mom
Really?
this weekend.
Oh, I miss
Her
her.
grandfather is retiring.
Oh.
I'm supposed
Yeah,
to have
they
lunch
live
with
here.
him. Supposed to have a
Really?
call here
Uh,
today.
Really? Oh, love her.
Is Grace here?
Gracie, no.
She
San
doesn't.
Antonio, she's a
yeah.
teacher. Hang out
There's
and
only
hang out.
one sister. There's only one sister.
There's 2
here.
sisters.
But there's one sister
Yeah,
here.
one's
Why
on
did
the
they put
little,
in they
like,
did?
whatever.
And
Well,
they were dead.
Grace.
I know what you meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your old fingers, they
Yeah.
miss the letters sometimes.
Aw, that worked. That line. My one-liner.
What?
Hang up and hang out. I
Hang up and hang out.
Well-
didn't bring my phone over here, so I felt left out.
Oh,
No, we're just
You
looking
have
at
your-
the dead
you have your-
plants.
Wait,
Apple
is that a thing that people say?
I'm just looking at the
I
dead
do.
plants.
Hang up
walking
and
in.
hang out.
Okay, so I was.
I like pop a perk and go to work.
That
Well, it's funny. I was at work on not this Saturday, but the Saturday before by myself, and I was like, well, fuck, I have to be sitting in this room for 12 hours, so I like customized one of the dashboards I have to stare at, and I titled it "Pop a Perk and Go to Work." So on
And then you
this-
had to share it.
yeah, no, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So on
perfect.
Thursday, I have it pulled up on the
Forward.
screen because I'm just hanging out, and then one of the students comes in and he's like, "That's a real funny name for your thing." I was like, "What are you fucking talking about?"
Zoe.
And then I was like, "Yeah, Papa." He said it refreshed, but it said "Papa Perk and come." I was like, "Bitch, what?" And then I was like, "Oh, it's my dashboard. It's Papa Perk and come to work." And I was like, "Yeah, let's just
Pop a perk
and come." That was it.
Pop a Viagra and come.
You can also pop a perk and come as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the glasses and then I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Glasses.
Wait,
like,
you're leaving?
Oh,
I thought you were
you're.
gonna
time to
experience
go.
the eclipse with us.
Not here.
Oh, okay.
The roommates, unless the roommates can come here.
I don't think
Way
you,
cool.
you can't
bring
see
him
it
here.
from.
Yeah, bring him here.
Okay, I gotta get.
We're gonna go to the roof.
You can't see it.
for real?
You can't see it from.
Why
here.
can't we see it from here?
Because it's on. It's like in Junction. It's the closest
No,
place
but
you can.
still see.
Oh my God,
it's not
you
gonna
can
be
still
a
see it here.
full. Yeah, we'll do the roof.
Yeah.
It's not a full thing, but it's like
Here, it's
you're gonna be
not.
able to see it.
I like how you
Other
talk.
But you might
places
not
would
be
be
able to see it at
full.
all.
I like how you talk.
because
It's not a full thing, but it's
It's not a full.
You'll be able to see the full eclipse in Junction.
yeah. But you can see partial here.
Yeah, I don't
And it's
care.
like we're going to see 85%
Yeah,
of the eclipse. You don't care?
I don't. It's fucking darkness.
You don't like that?
I don't see the point. People are going fucking stir crazy over this eclipse.
Because this is
No
like
one's
once
stir crazy about it. There's just
a lot of people.
It's
start
just
reading.
states of emergency in certain cities.
Well, I'm just saying, it's just like it's a cool event that doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah, it's fair. That's cool.
And
I
if
don't
you-
fucking
It's
care.
gonna
And,
be-
and think about it. If you weren't told about it, you probably would just be sitting in the office and you wouldn't even know.
And then you'd look up, and then you go outside and look
Why
up.
is it
and be
dark
like,
in here?
No, we don't have lights in here. I don't.
Go outside,
No,
like outside the building.
That's
Like,
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, sure, it's cool, but it's like, I'm not gonna go drive. Like, someone asked me, "Hey, are you gonna go to San Antonio so you can go see the eclipse?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
People
No.
are paying $1,000 for a parking
That's-
spot.
Yeah, people aren't going stir crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, it's a once in a lifetime thing.
It's not a once in a lifetime thing.
It's a couple times.
For
in a
like
lifetime thing.
65 years. Are you
Well,
gonna be alive?
last one happened, 7 years ago?
Well, that was just partial though.
Yeah, this
I'll
is
be
like
alive,
boom.
hopefully, 65 years from
So-
now.
I don't know.
No,
Kinda
probably
like
not.
I'll just end it.
Yeah.
I have to go
Dark
get the glasses
people
though
don't-
outside.
Don't people what? Don't what?
Don't live that long.
What the fuck are you talking about? We look like fucking chocolate drops at the end of it. What do you mean?
With no teeth?
Oh,
Well, that's not only for a specific.
Yeah, that's not just like.
I'm just
specific.
saying, just older people.
You were.
Um,
you should have said
she
just
just
old
left.
people.
Oh, look at that.
I am.
Not the life 360.
Hurry.
no, that was a ring.
Oh, fair.
So.
You said
there was
perky?
something- Oh, so I had this situation that came up, Richard, and I need your opinion.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Okay,
He's waited his whole life for this moment.
I know. I can
Wait, do
say-
you already know the situation?
No, I'm just anticipating the words coming out of his mouth.
Or I love Big Black Richards.
Something like that.
Don't be a taco eater, Richard.
That happened to him. Okay.
But okay, what's the scenario? I'm
Okay, the
confused.
scenario is, I have a friend.
Who wants acreage?
No, that's
Oh, that's what. That's what I forgot about. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
What's that?
The thing
No,
that no,
my
go
God.
do your thing. Do
Do
your
your
thing.
thing.
I'm not gonna forget.
No,
No,
we
you- just say
no.
your
You have
thing.
to do your thing. It's
Okay,
fine.
so-
We'll end on the Caleb.
So
We'll
I
end
have-
up on the friend
Don't
thing.
do that
Okay.
to Caleb.
So I have my
You
friend.
said his name.
I did not.
Wow.
You said his name.
I
You
said
said
K.
his
Oh, the acreage.
Yeah, the
Oh,
acreage.
I know what
Acreage.
you're
Okay,
talking
go ahead. Go ahead. Acreage. Fucking shut up.
But
Do your
so,
thing.
Okay, so I have this friend. He
Is married.
He's married to another gentleman.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say woman.
Oh, that's his thing.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
he's
know.
married to another gentleman. Yeah, he hasn't heard the story. You guys have.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to condense it real quick.
Okay.
But I asked something that was curious.
Oh, you said this before.
Okay, so I told you that part.
Oh,
So
wait, you're gonna have to refresh
for,
this-
for these people.
Okay, refresh the whole.
So I said
thing.
something
You're gonna cause
that.
issues if it's on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's true.
I don't care.
It's the life we live in.
So
That's weird.
I'm gonna set the life, baby.
Speak my truth.
Okay, so
Speak your truth, brother.
So what happened was I asked a ignorant question and was corrected. Okay, so then a few months later, I had a good conversation with the two individuals, and we were talking about how excited I love being a dad, how excited I am for them to be dads, and we talked about travel and we talked about like the first few months and talked about like just different stuff. And I was like, oh, good, whew, this is over. I don't have to worry about this situation anymore. So fast forward to like a week ago.
Bless
then
you.
it-
Don't let it happen again.
I was at an event.
I coughed.
You only get one bless.
in my hand.
I coughed.
In my hand
so
next time.
He said cough, not come. So
Rather to come in.
so I'm at an event and I'm talking to someone and someone brings up this situation. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I saw like a couple weeks ago, they posted on Facebook about going to it was their last weekend without a kid and like doing kind of the baby moon thing. And I was, cool, probably liked it or whatever. And well, so then the conversation went to the same ignorant question that I'll call it ignorant question because I didn't know. Same ignorant question was asked to me. And I was like correcting this person, not harshly or anything. I was just like
a way a racist would.
It's like, they're both dads. They're both the dads, right? And they kind of were asking about the biological side of things. And I kind of started to explain and what this individual has already told me. And then I said something along the lines of, well, he texted me about it. He said, you said, I'm pretty sure it's easy for them to find out. Okay? So I'm like, first of all, so I said that, and I said, because it's in the doctor's records, right? They know because doctor's records. Well, that night I texted him, and I was like, hey, man, how's the baby stuff going? Right? Like, just trying to be excited. And no response. The next day, I get a text message. You know how it, like, has the little, like, preview of the text message on your phone? And Tyler was with me. And it was right out here in the hallway. And the sentence started with, I don't know how to answer that question. And I was like, oh no, did something bad happen? Like, at this point, I didn't think anything of like me being in trouble about any of this. But like, I was like, oh no, did something bad happen? So I stopped everything, cut Tyler off. She was in the middle of telling me her weekly drama. And which we can talk about later. But
yeah,
I'll talk to Jessica about it. It's okay. So
you don't need to do that.
So we
did you know?
I stopped everything, and I just stood there for a few minutes, and I like read it, and then I replied, and just like this long response that was like, I didn't say what you are saying that I said. Like he suggested, or he specifically said, because you said this, I assume that you're being racist because I'm white and my husband is Hispanic. And I was like, so now I'm racist on this situation, right? Before I was ignorant and bigoted.
Because the friend you told them.
It goes
No, well, it wasn't even the friend I told. The friend I was correcting was there. We were having a good conversation. Someone else overheard me say that part of it. So I said, I apologize. A little bit later, I was going through all the different stages of grief. I was like frustrated, and I was like, man, like the next text message was, I'm pretty frustrated, or I'm pretty upset that you didn't just come to me about this instead of being like mad automatically. Like as professionally, like you shouldn't just assume what somebody else overheard me say is like awful. And so the only reason that I know he even read any of this was because
Your name is Dick.
Your name, like if your name is Richard, and I forgot that for some reason, and I called you Roberto, okay, like so I just messed up the name. So the only reason I know that like he read any of it was because he corrected me on his husband's name, right? Instead of this, it's this, and I was like, oh well, at least I know he read. So I don't even know what to do with all that information. I don't even know what to do with that situation. But like,
because they didn't want to find out the father of the child.
Well, they didn't want to find out who the father was. But if they needed to, it's in the medical record. So they're just going to opt not to ever look at that.
Or when the baby's born.
But here's the deal. Until he pointed out through a text message that I could have told the difference because of the race of the baby, didn't even know. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I didn't even think about you guys being different race and I'd be able to tell. Probably could have avoided all of this if I would have thought about that and been racist. But I mean, here's the deal. I kind of just want to know, besides joking.
Was it okay to be racist?
No, besides joking, have you ever felt like demeaned by me because you're Hispanic or because
Every day.
you're gay?
Every day.
It's gonna turn into episode 3. You just turned it into episode 3 again. The
I mean,
forgotten
don't
episode.
forget the old part too.
Well, yeah, that's
I got 3 strikes against me.
yeah. And none of those are your choice, right? So
I mean,
black.
Is that a
Choice.
choice?
Michael Jackson fixed himself, okay?
Yes.
See? It's a joke. It's a joke.
fucker.
I
Get
said he
me.
fixed himself.
Get me.
Oh,
Episode 3.
You've never said that.
I've never said it.
I mean, like, I'm sure I said something, but like,
I'm sure you said a lot.
I
of
don't feel
things.
like that's me. Like, if I'm
Okay,
gonna be
said-
if I'm gonna be
said-
racist or homophobic, I'm gonna do it on purpose for effect, not accidentally be prejudice.
that.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
I thought that was the whole
I control
point.
the edit, so
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, but I mean, isn't that the point of prejudice? You don't do it purposeful.
yeah,
Or, I mean, you
prejudice.
could do
Prejudice is
purposeful.
like built into you. You're like just awful against other people because of something else.
Without knowing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just, or you could know them. I don't know.
Which,
But like, I mean, women are terrible drivers. That's a normal thing to know.
yeah,
Excuse
normalize hitting the curb.
Okay, Tyler is
There's a
terrible
giant
driver.
fucking gash in my
Really?
car.
Except for
You
that
should
one
ask
time.
Jay.
What?
That you ruined your car on the one trip we ever sent you on.
Yeah, I like bottomed out my car, taking her to get the agua frescas.
Oh yeah, because they're doing construction on that road.
Yeah, a hanger for holding my engine in place came undone.
Oh my
And it
god.
was like,
Oh, I thought she meant like they had like a coat hanger in there.
oh no, like the hanger that holds it.
I get it. Oh
yeah.
God. I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
Jesus.
But it's okay. I needed it. I needed an oil change too.
Oh,
So it worked out.
convenient. You should start hitting more potholes then.
$250 later, the car was
Jeez.
Well, that's not
fixed.
bad.
For like 9 things that weren't wrong, and then they figured it out.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm not a good driver. It's okay.
Yeah, we knew.
Never been in a wreck.
I've been in
Seth, you talk to everybody.
one.
You always look down on a lot of people, though.
It doesn't help that you're 6'7".
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're tall.
You're 6'7".
No,
6'6".
he's 6'6".
I was like, what?
It's Matt.
One
is-
more inch, really.
Matt is tall. Do you notice that? He's tall. I was like, dang.
All men do that.
I don't get a lot of tall people around me, so I was kind of hoping that Matt sticks around.
You get a lot of tall people
What
in
is he
you.
gonna do?
So Matt, and you can watch the whole interview of Matt, but like basically he lost his job at San Angelo Live, but when he was at San Angelo Live, he realized how much he loved interviewing people and telling people about local things and what's going on in San Angelo and all this stuff. So he's starting his own like report, like kind of like his own like little podcasts, all this stuff. So he's going to use a podcast studio.
Yes.
So him coming in here and doing the little preview, like interview, we did that, and then he was telling me about his life and what he was planning on doing, and then him being here this morning was just to see how all the stuff worked, so that like he could use the space. So,
Yeah. Are you still recording your audio?
yeah, I am.
Okay, just checking.
Why not?
So I guess we'll end out on this point because we're a little bit over an hour. Acreage.
Can we replace the word but only use Richard?
I mean,
Let's
it's
save that for
the same
another podcast.
effect. It literally has the same.
You can say dick, but like if you put
Cox.
no, I say just say whatever you want, but every time it says you say the word dick, I'm just gonna flash up the word Richard
Oh.
and like bleep it out, but like Richard.
Well, do you want me to say? Do you want me to say his name?
Caleb?
You already did.
Oh, Caleb.
Yeah, we already said
So
that.
Caleb.
Oh my gosh, Caleb will not want you to do this.
Y'all just keep going in circles.
He
Poor
doesn't
guy.
even
No
know
wonder
that.
he's depressed.
Hey,
Yeah. Well,
we all make bad decisions.
Right, valid.
So
Yeah, true.
Real.
yeah. Anyway, so we were talking, and he was talking about trying to own land. And first, I don't know how he got to this conclusion
Oh,
himself.
I know, because he wants to do it so bad.
Oh my god.
But
That's
so
my brother.
The question was, if
There was no question.
No, there was a question. It's like, if you could suck a dick to get 100 acres of land, would you do it? And he said, yeah, I'd have all the land in the world. I'd have the most amount of land. And I was like, wait a second, let's break this down.
There's no limit of dicks he'd put in his mouth.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there was like, so I was like, wait a second, what do you mean by this? So then I looked up how many acres are in the United States of America. I think it was like 226 billion acres of land. It was a ridiculous amount of fucking acreage. And he's like, I could do that. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So we do some fucking backroom math. Hey, Watson. Some backroom math. And it turns out to like 26 million Richards per hour, or like total to get all of the acres in the United States. So it was an unholy amount of Richards that he had to gobble down, and he was gung ho for it.
Yeah.
But
So-
if you have,
So I think the question to me was, how many Richards would I gobble? Or like, so if like it was like, if you get $1 million per Richards, how many would you do? And I was like 10.
One.
No,
Oh, you said 10.
I said
You said
10
I would
Richards.
go 10 because my savings account goal is to have $10 million in my savings account at any given time. Because if you have $10 million in your savings account and you're just pulling interest off of a basic level account, that's $100,000 a year. So like, if I could have $100,000 a year
And not work. Not
and
do
then
anything.
never have to worry about, like, I could work, but like never have to worry about the basic essentials that my family wants, needs, whatever. Like $100,000 will take care of all of that. 40 grand would take care of all of that. But like, kind of have a different like expectation of that. But like, so like, you have that much money, so it's like, well, 10, I guess. But it's not even like, it's completely hypothetical. It would never happen.
but then we started doing like math of how many you could do in a day, and
Oh yes, because there's this episode of Silicon Valley where
Yeah.
they figure out
I'm going to get the roommates.
minimal. What is it?
dick to floor,
D2F.
D2F.
and It's like how many guys could you jerk off in an hour in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You know, and it's all very complicated. And it's all from Silicon Valley. The TV
You watched
show.
No, we
yeah,
saw
you watched
that.
that
We
episode.
saw that.
I know.
HBO. I'll put it here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you can watch it.
That'll be actually the whole in the entirety of the episode. It'll just be that Silicon Valley clip.
And so we're wrapping up.
Well, in our defense, none of us do that at this table.
What?
Yeah.
3 kids, 2 kids,
Don't need to wrap
blue
it.
polo shirt, married. Fucker, I have a pink polo shirt on. We're also wearing black.
Hey Watson, you want to come over here for a second?
All right.
Be on
This
video?
ends.
You have to end it.
We're ending it.
You have
wanna
to say the
Thank you
ending.
for
wanna
coming
say
to
your
the
thing?
Big Black Richard.
Oh. Thank you for coming to the Big Black Richard. Perfect. Perfect ending.
Okay.
Bye.
I guess we tried.
We tried.
Voy donde quiero con cualquiera, donde sea papi. Voy donde quiero con cualquiera,